Adonis Lockett, thank you so much for coming today.
No worries. Thank you for having me.
You flew all the way here from Texas, right?
So actually, I came from a conference in Phoenix.
Oh my God.
So I
all
did
the way
overnight
here.
flight.
Well, thank you for coming. And this is the Appy Hour, where we talk to highly disruptive tech founders on what they're creating for people to change the world and understand the genius and mastermind behind it. So today we're talking about MyRE360,
Right.
and I don't want to steal your thunder, so I'll let you describe what it is, but it is a game changer when it comes to the real estate investor world and how we're able to curate that community and get people involved and educated, right?
Right. So MyRE360 is truly the future of real estate investing. So the concept is you can log on to MyRE360 and learn from local and national educators. Local educators are going to teach you how to do real estate in the local market.
Oh, wow.
The national educator is going to teach you how to build a business, grow it into a big business. So you're learning from both aspects of educators, those who are teaching you how to do it locally and those how to teach you how to scale it. So then once you've learned the business, one bad contractor can take you out of the business completely.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Well, it can take you out in many ways. Like
Right.
your livelihood could be changed.
Exactly. So what we've done is we've built out our list of investor-friendly vendors that have been verified, that have been validated as investor-friendly vendors who stand behind their service. So we've taken every vendor that a real estate investor will ever need.
Wow.
I'm not talking about just title companies, insurance companies. I'm also talking about electricians, plumbers, landscapers.
Wow.
Anything that a real estate investor will ever need lives on MyRE360.
Okay, wow. So this is the one-stop shop, genuinely. And what are you doing to vet, like, the people coming on?
So we will not verify a vendor until one of our users has worked with that vendor and validated that their experience, that things that they say they can do, the offer, the pricing is in line. So we think of it like Yelp for
That's
vendors.
exactly what I was thinking.
It's
Actually,
exactly
you know what I
that.
love the most is there's this accountability part of it,
Right.
and I'm assuming there's a 360 element of it too. I think where also the people that they worked with can also be reviewed and everyone is being accountable.
So every user everyone has the ability to rate every user. So every buyer, every seller, every vendor, every educator has their own individual rating for people's experience.
I love that. Okay.
And what we want to do is build a national database and community of verified insert name, like verified educators, buyers, sellers, vendors.
Wow.
So when you come there, you know that you're getting a quality relationship.
That's so crazy because we see a lot of these community platforms, and Sam Ovens, the founder of School, he alludes to the fact that everything is being broken down by niche these days.
Right.
And that's the future, is this not only a gig economy where everyone is now a business, but also where people are just more specifically connected by their interests and by their cohorts of people. Show me, people want to be with their people in general.
Right.
So I love that you're doing that, because I'm sure you're also creating this very robust community of people that are now liking each other, trusting each other, building rapport, and also just connecting. That's such an important part.
But that's the other part about it. It's earnest and performance, right?
Mm-hmm.
So think about it. When you are referred by someone as a trusted resource, there's a lot more earnest for you to perform, because not only are you letting down your new customer, you're letting down your referring customer.
Yeah.
So that mentality is something that we actually use as the foundation of our vendor model. That, listen, if someone thought enough about you to refer you for business, then you need to take the earnest to make sure that person gets good service.
Exactly.
And when you multiply that over every vendor, that sends a snowball into the philosophy of MyRE360, which is what separates us. Exactly.
I love that.
And so not only that, when vendors perform bad business, there's only but so many bad reviews they can get before we kick them off the platform.
Of course, yeah.
So we're only as good as every buyer, seller, vendor, educator.
Agreed.
And if we have a vendor that is constantly getting bad reviews, we don't want our users' experience to be of that, so we give them the move.
Yeah. Adonis, I have to say that I think knowing you for over 20 years now, we won't say where that started because we don't want to date ourselves, but I would say that, my personal kind of endeavors with business have shown me that your business is a reflection of your character.
Right.
And so that is the fact that you embody that integrity as a person, and then you also reflect it in your business. I think that's so amazing. And I think that that's something that we're all looking for right now, especially since everyone is kind of jaded from this e-commerce world.
Right.
No one really knows the face behind things. We don't know if contracts are being outsourced. We don't know who is who these days. And this really puts a face to a name and ties their actual quality of work to it, makes them accountable, So.
Well, that's so. The funny thing is, you've mentioned several of MyRE360's core values, right? So first of all, integrity is number one.
Yeah.
We will never compromise integrity for any dollar, any spend, any stage, right? And so it's important for us as a platform to make sure that everyone who's doing business is doing good business.
Yeah.
And we will never condone or co-sign anyone that does, and again, MyRE360 is neutral to any conflict between, users and vendors.
It's not siding with
It's
either.
not
That's
siding
awesome.
either.
Yeah, that's
But
awesome.
but when we get a common theme of an investor or a vendor, investor, buyer, seller doing that business,
Right.
we'd rather just take the route of, hey, listen, if multiple people are saying it, let's just remove that from the platform.
Yeah.
So not only that, accountability is again a core value. Make sure that people who are doing the things that they're saying are being accountable for the thing.
Exactly. And like they say, the spoiled fruit ruins the batch, right?
Yes,
So
exactly.
you do have to usually, even if it's just taking some time out for them to maybe reconfigure their operations and maybe get some things together. And I love what you were saying about it helps out people of any level. So
Right.
would you say that this is something appropriate for all of our viewers out there? For the kind of the very novice person coming into this that doesn't have a clue what even private lending is or how to be connected with other
Right.
people to get these deals across the line.
MyRE360 is designed for everybody. If you are brand new to the business, day one, or if you're 20 years seasoned, there is something for everyone on the platform.
Yeah.
Because, for those who are brand new to the business, you're learning how it operates. You're connecting with the people who are providing service for the most successful people in our space.
Yeah.
But then just, even the same, the seasoned investors, for those who truly want to scale,
Yeah.
you can onboard these different team members that'll help grow your operation.
And have more of that experience baked in, so now you're leveraging their experience and knowledge. That's
Exactly.
beautiful.
Exactly.
Oh my God. That's literally giving you all the power that you need to become successful.
Exactly right.
That's amazing. Adonis, can you please drink your drink so I'm not the only one over here? This is Appy Hour, if you forgot.
I'm not gonna lie, I've had several drinks where I thought I was the only one drinking, so I'm actually
Thank you.
okay to hear that.
Okay, amazing. So all the success, Adonis, you having this amazing platform that's going to change the world, especially when it comes to real estate. What would you attribute the success to? Your story? How did that come about?
I've always been a believer. Someone's going to make a change. Why can't it be you?
Exactly. Why not? Right.
Why not you? Right. And so, at corporate, my job was identifying problems, fixing it, and then putting preventing solutions in place.
You found the problem.
Found the problems, and my thing was, if I'm going to complain about it, if I'm not going to do something about it, then it's something.
I always say, bring me the problems with the solutions.
Solution, right? Exactly.
Always.
So one of our core values, solutioning. Every one of my team members, I tell them, if you're going to present me something that's not working, it has to be accompanied with a potential solution.
Even if it's not the solution we use, bring all the ideas that you have.
Right.
Exactly.
And so my thing about it was that I hated so many things about real estate investing as a whole. I hated the fact that for you to learn real estate investing, you got to make up your life savings.
Wow.
That you two
So it's a myth.
That's my thing, right? You either go spend tens of thousands of dollars learning from someone, or you got to piecemeal it together from YouTube University,
Exactly.
where you don't even know.
You don't know if it's qualified.
Exactly. So that was the first part. Then the other part is you not knowing who the right people to work with can take you out of the business.
Oh yeah.
The other part is everyone is in these markets that are like these hot markets, but where are they getting deals? So you have to spend 6 months, a year, brown nosing everyone just to figure out the circle of the who's who of the deals.
Well, for you, it took you 2 years before you even delved into your first deal in real estate that you wanted to research and understand it. So if you could literally go from 2 years to 2 months with your platform.
Exactly. And
That's
so
insane.
my thing was, I just wish all the things that 360 was,
Yeah.
I wish there was a tool that was there. And instead of just complaining or wishing for it, I said, I'm going to build it.
Yeah.
And my philosophy is not only did I build it, I made it where it's free
Wow.
for everybody.
Wow.
So it's free for educators, buyers, sellers, vendors. And I always get the very first question, well, how do you make money? The people who are getting paid to perform the service
Yeah.
should be the ones that are paying, but not just vendors in the local market, advertisers, distributors, those who want to grow the effort Those are the ones who are footing the bill
Right.
so that we can create a free platform.
They're getting an influx of business. It's like
Exactly.
a marketing dream, like
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly. So,
I wish you had like some people that did apps on there so I could put my business.
right. So, I mean, here's the thing. You never know how it's going to grow.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, listen, you better let me know.
Right? You never know.
That's amazing. And so the thing that fascinates me the most is like the growth and potential of merging more in the tech world, because you're bringing together the most powerhouse industries ever, which is real estate technology, right?
Right.
This is an app for people to download. It's
Right.
also on desktop, but going where the market's like, going the trajectory of the market. We have things like virtual reality. We have things like decentralized businesses.
Right.
How do you see your business merging into those technologies and really leveraging it?
I've spoken to 3 VR companies who want to take 360, and when you actually select on a property,
Yeah.
they want to integrate the technology where you can get a virtual tour of the house.
Holy.
So it's literally like you have on the goggles
Yes.
and you can walk the house, you click the arrows, you can walk in the room, you hear narration of the room.
Amazing.
So we're in the process of building that out right now. We are also doing, the degree of AI integration and automation that we're doing,
Yeah.
the platform will be so robust that when you actually, the platform will be so robust and sophisticated, when you put together your ideal property,
Yeah.
you're going to get a push notification of a property that fits the profile. If you're driving within 5 miles, you will get a push notification. Hey, you're within 5 miles of the official property. You can click on the button, see a virtual tour of the house, click on another button, get the directions to the house, pull up in front of the house, click a button to submit an offer to the seller, click a button to send the deal to your lender, your contractor, your agent. You can literally push, and everything happens at the push of a button.
You're talking about disrupting the whole like very hierarchy of buying and selling.
Exactly.
Oh my god,
Exactly.
this is huge.
Exactly.
That's insane. I mean,
Exactly.
so do you foresee, like, for example, like business can be now done more virtually because, say, for example, you get an appraisal, you're doing like the walkthroughs, like every single element, making sure that GC did his stuff. Like you can literally now do deals internationally using your platform.
So the ideal plan is that an appraiser can log onto the platform, click on the virtual tour, walk every single room, see everything top to bottom, the full house, exterior, interior, use that as a source of truth for their pictures and videos, and then qualify a value through the platform.
Oh my god. Yes.
For you.
That is. I do have the sexy techie.
You do.
Shout out sexy techie, but
You do.
I didn't really do much with it. But I'm thinking about bringing her back. I know, I should have, right?
Yeah, you should have. My gosh. Yeah, you fumbled that one. Like,
Fumbled the bag.
you fumbled
Fumble the
that.
sexy techie. All right,
You did.
cheers. Let's get back into it.
All right, cheers.
Salud.
Fresh drinks.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. All right, we were talking about decentralizing
Right.
the future.
Right.
So tell me, like Adonis, you're at the forefront of merging these two major, powerhouse industries together,
Right.
technology and real estate. How do you see that fitting into, like, say, decentralized business? All the things that are happening with AI. Like, where do you see the actual, like, epitome of the future of MyRE360?
I mean, my thing is like, first, it's always going to be pushback. All the reasons why it's not going to work, all the reasons why it's going to bastardize the industry, et cetera, et cetera. So you got to expect that level of pushback from the quote unquote, this is how it's done and this is how it's done right
Yeah.
demographic.
The people that are comfortable with the way
Correct.
things work. Yeah.
Right. So change is always uncomfortable, even for the best of us. So, we know that we're going to not only have to deal with the change, but then I'm structuring it where you have to embrace it.
Wow.
Right. So it's like AI, right? It's everywhere. It's all around.
So do you think that there is a level at which we can compete using these kind of massive deals on your platform in the future? Like, where people come together and buy real estate using decentralized philosophies?
I mean, the thing about it is that most people don't know how incestual the industry is.
Wow.
So I'm going to say most, a lot of wholesalers, like people who are selling investment deals, they're selling other people's deals, not the sellers, other wholesalers' deals themselves.
Wow.
The industry, even for hard money lenders, most hard money lenders, when they're closing deals, they're using other funds' money in addition to their money to fund the deal.
Wow.
This industry is highly incestual, and people think that they're competing for business when they don't understand that competition lives at the bottom. Collaboration lives at the top.
That's great. If you want to go the distance, you partner. If you want to go fast, you go solo.
Right.
100%.
And so, but in an industry that's heavy collaborative, MyRE360 allows everyone to equally compete and collaborate pretty much in the same instance.
So it takes out that competitive spirit. It's more like, listen, we all can win.
Exactly. There's way more than enough houses to go around.
Yeah, there are. Well, Blackstone doesn't buy them all out.
Right.
Okay, Adonis, what would you say in these kind of closing words, like to the everyday person that is interested in getting involved in real estate? They don't have any experience, but they know that they want to make money. They know they're passionate about real estate. They know that it's, emerging market. It's still growing. What would you say to them?
I would say start with properly researching, building your team, and understanding what you're getting into.
Yeah.
Most of the people that I do loans for, sell properties to, buy properties from, there is always a skewed perception of what the experience is going to be like.
Yeah.
So I tell everyone, get fully educated about what you're getting into, understand the people that you're working with, their dynamics, and make sure that you're prepared to handle any of the kind of curveballs that are thrown your way, and that's where you're going to start and be successful in this space.
So it kind of levels up your expectations
It does.
in terms of practicality.
Right.
I love everything you said today. You've been an amazing inspiration, I think, to all of our viewers, to me specifically. I know I look up to you immensely. I've always looked up to you in terms of your genius. I think that you are going to be incredibly successful, and you've already gone the distance so far to prove that to be true. So thank you so much for joining me today on Appy Hour, and I hope you guys have learned a lot today, and it inspires you to take action in your quest either to become a tech founder or to maybe even invest in your journey being in the real estate market. So if you guys haven't learned anything today, just make sure that you keep your dreams true. Make sure that you follow that intuition of saying, I can be disruptive, and keep living your best life and go after your dreams. So
Right. And I would encourage everyone, follow me on social media. I'm dropping daily nuggets about what's happening in the space at Adonis Lockett on Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
And again, just connect with me, and any questions, feel free to reach out. My team and I will make sure we get your questions answered.
amazing. Cheers. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Thank you for joining Appy Hour.